yeah. Am I live now? Okay, I'm live. So yeah, kind of streaming on two platforms. Hello, hi. Yes. Okay, we've met minimum capacity or maximum capacity for a live stream on my channel. Two people. That's all. Wait. Nothing. Just being awkward. Okay, but for real, like I don't think y'all know how weird it is for me to attempt to carry on a conversation with the latency levels on Instagram just looking at my phone. I have to like pretend I'm talking to myself just about. But yeah, so basically what I'm doing is photoshopping this photo. Link is in my YouTube for the Photoshop end of this. But yeah, photoshopping this, and I'm gonna try and do the same thing I did with the flowers, but hopefully try to do it a little better. So I already did a cutout kind of thing, so I haven't really messed with it much. I just kind of cut it out and fix the green screen a little bit, even it out. So now we are going to duplicate this. Actually, no, we're not going to do that yet. Yes, we are. I got this. So yeah, I'll shut down this Instagram live stream in about 5 or 10 minutes. And the real live stream is going to be on my YouTube. So I should probably type something in here. I don't know what to say. I'll go to the stream. Oh my god! I hit the wrong button. But yeah, this is just because like I have a lot more people on Instagram that follow me than on YouTube, and when I do Instagram related stuff on my YouTube, it doesn't always make it between the two social medias. So now I've started doing this thing where whenever I do a live stream on YouTube, if it's like Photoshop or Instagram related, then I come on here and I'm kind of like, hey, if you want to follow along on here or if you want to follow along on YouTube. But again, I'll show you guys what the stream looks like on YouTube. The photo I'm doing is this photo right here, and then you can track all like the changes I make to it over here. So yeah, we're going to be taking this and we are going to attempt to make it into, let's see, Instagram. And of course, for some reason, my Instagram thinks I'm like a major Taylor Swift stan, and I like Taylor Swift, but like that's automatically what comes up. So yeah, we're going to make it into something similar and akin to this. Oh, I got 3 people. Oh my god. Hi, Omar. Yeah. So this is what we're starting off with. It's a different base photo. And again, if y'all want to follow along with this, that stream is on YouTube. So I might just set up, give me a second. I'm going to try and set up my camera with, that way y'all don't have to like switch between. Okay. I'm using a tea bottle as a stand because why the hell not? Okay. Oh my god, did we just get to 4 people? If you don't mind me asking. Okay, so I use Adobe Photoshop, and if you are a student, they are running a discount right now on that, so you can get it for a little bit cheaper. And then for my stock photos, I use unsplash.com. Now, there's a lot of really neat phone apps that you can do exactly what I'm doing here. Like PixArt, you can do everything I'm doing here, except for maybe the sharpening that I'm going to show. No, it's gonna stay on YouTube basically like forever. I have no intention of deleting it, and I'm not even sure I'll delete this stream. So y'all should be able to see both. Okay, color range, we're gonna come into the green, and I like just kind of selecting everything everywhere. Ah, okay, didn't mean to do that. So, sorry, I'm trying to keep up with the Instagram comments and with YouTube, so y'all just kind of bear with me. Turn this up a little bit. I usually turn it up until it starts to cut into my features, so this will be good. Okie dokie. So come in here and erase everything. But yeah, I'm just gonna walk through and try to create something semi-similar to what is posted on my Instagram. And a little bit higher up just to get the edges. And that's good. Okay, select. Awesome. Okay. Check the stream. Cool. Okay. And yes, I have no idea how to pose, but the first thing that I see that's kind of I'm not happy with in this photo is it is so out of focus. Like, I don't know if it's coming through on y'all's end in the stream, but for me, it just looks so blurry. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to duplicate it. And this is a trick I learned on YouTube. Go to Other, high pass it. If you're on mobile, I would just sharpen it traditionally. And then I'm going to bring it to about 5.6, I think. So basically, I want to be able to see my features, but then I don't want it at like, I don't want to be able to see the color. So actually, I think we'll do 4.6. And then I'm going to run it through a linear light, and you can see a difference. It just brings it so much more into focus. Okay, so next I want to copy both of these, put them in a group, and I want to duplicate that group. And I am going to name this flower. Actually, I'm going to portrait. And then we will take portrait and we are going to convert it into a smart object. And now I have something that is in focus. Now I want to take the greens, and I don't like them, so we're lightening. We'll darken them. Okay. Next, I want to mark all of the places where I would like my face to be taken out. And I think I'm going to do multiple places this time. So first things first, I got to decide which parts I want them to come out from. So I think this part of my face. Get a bit of the nose. Selection. And I'm going to come in here with a black. And just black that out. Okay? Select. Now I'm going to come in with a new layer, and I think I want my face, make selection, and black again. So at this point, you should not look very human. And let's see if there's anything. I think I'll take a piece of my shoulder. And a completely new one. Now I want to bring this one down here. For the mask. For the mask. So what that does is, if it wasn't already in line with my face, now it is. I think we'll do one more and a new layer. And we'll kind of I just kind of want them to be blobs, not really super sharp. Okay. Hello. So what I'm doing, if you just joined the stream, is I'm recreating this photo from my Instagram, but I'm changing it up a little bit, so I'm not doing an exact copy. So yeah, that's the dealios. Okay, so now what I need to do is I need to duplicate this layer. And then I need to take this all the way up here. We can turn it off for now. And then I need to basically select these pieces. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come into select, color range, and turn it all the way down. And let's say I think I want this one first. Okay. So there's a cancel. Turn all of these off. Select, color range, and because I am naturally a very, very tasty person, it will go ahead and give me, now if you, depending on your skin tone, you might want to use like bright green, white, or just something that stands out from your skin. Okay. So now we are going to delete this, and we are going to come into this and turn it on. And come in here to select, inverse, take your eraser, make it way too big, and then just erase. Now it doesn't look like anything's erasing. So, you know, everything's still here. I have the loading button. But when I take off this top layer, it's only going to show this small patch of skin and then a little bit of extra stuff. So, got the bottom layer, and now you see. So select, deselect, and clean it up. Now's the fun part. Okay, so now I put my bottom layer back in place, and I'm going to take this piece and I'm going to hue it differently. Okay, so we'll just make me blue, I guess. Why the hell not? Create a clipping mask just to this piece over here so it stands out and you can see it. Oh my god! It's my friend! My friend is here! Okay, well, you're all my friends, but like, Edie's here. I'm happy now. Okay, so for those of y'all on YouTube, I'm like streaming on my phone too, so I kind of have to crane my neck to look. Speaking of which, okay. Let's see. So now I'm going to edit free transform, and I want to leave, this is important, I want to leave it the same size. Okay, and before you start, you might want to think about where the pieces of your body are going to be going. What I think is I want to do on this side of my face, everything on this side of my face going outward, and then everything on this side of my face going outward this way. So left, right, kind of expanding, coming out like that. Okay, so move it about that much. And then we're going to come in here and we're basically just going to do the same thing with all of these. Select, color range, save, inverse, duplicate. Rasterize. Transform. And you can kind of start to see how it's going to look with this stuff going out, and this stuff is going to go in like that. I'm tired. Okay. We'll do this. So I'm going to select, and then I'm going to go to color range, and this is going to do it all over again. It's repeatable, reproducible. And duplicate this layer. Now don't worry, we aren't going to leave the blue one forever. That's just a thing right now. Select, deselect, edit, retransform, and go like that. I'll bring it up a little. Awesome. Hello. Okay, so I know the connection's pretty bad right now, but yeah, nothing we can do about it. Oh. Select color range. Awesome. And select inverse from here and just erase the day away after you rasterize layer. Awesome. And we'll add all of these back in. Select, deselect, and edit. Paris Transform. And that right there. Hello. So now we have this really, really wonky looking image that just does not look right at all. Yeah, so I'm going to do now, just do this. Okay. So we have it blue. I'm going to turn the blue off for right now, and then we are going to go get our colors. So, our flowers. So I think, I can't remember where I put them. I think I put them in stock. Okay, I put at least a couple of them in my stock folder for 2020, which I guess is a plus. So we'll start with everyone's favorite, or at least in my favorite, lavender. I love lavender so much. It smells beautiful. It looks beautiful. It is beautiful. And we'll do a quick little cutout of that. Now I'm not going to do a full cutout because, I mean, obviously y'all are seeing this from beginning to end. I kind of want to put on some music. I might. I'm gonna come in with my smaller eraser and just kind of hit these edges. Awesome. Okay. Edit. Free transform, and I'm just gonna put them where I want them. And I think I'd like them to grow kind of out like that, with the eyeballs. Is that not weird? I don't know. I hope it's not weird. That. And we are going to now puppet warp them. So put a couple of dots down here, and then get this. And here. this, I do not think you can do this on Pixar yet. So this might be one of the things, but this is just like a minor thing in my opinion. You really don't need to do this. I just feel like it makes it look a little better, but it's by no means like you do not need to do this. Okay, so now I am going to do something I should have done a while ago. So I'm going to duplicate this portrait down here. Do another layer, back it off, and then I want to go through, select by color range. Actually, okay. Take these off. Now select by color range. And I want to delete this. So basically, I'm going to delete the black spots on my original image. So they're not showing up as deleted here, but they are being, you'll see once I take the black off, they are being deleted. And okay. Pretty nice. Okay. And yeah, that should do it. So if I take this out, for example, we have a hole here, and I'll show you the purpose of that in just a moment. But before that, I'm kind of doing things a little out of order here. I want to add a curvature and just come in here. And just outline this part of my arm, or the outside of my arm, I guess. And then turn the black back on, and we are going to erase it because it is bothering me. Okie dokie. Hello. Awesome. So next, this is going to be our original thing, and we've deleted all black. So now what we're going to do is we're going to take the black markers and select them all. Put them in a group. Bold underskin. And you'll see why we're going to do that in a minute. And that is because we're going to put it under the skin. So now we can take this off and we can see our black marks because they're under the skin. I'm so clever, don't you guys think? Okay. I just saw you. Yeah, no, I have to put exclamation marks. Y'all should join the YouTube chat. It's kind of funny. So we got our underskin, and now what we can do is we can put duplicate layer. So now we can take this, and we want to be able to tuck it in to the face. So we're going to just rearrange the layer orders, and then we're going to do this. We're going to, booyah! Wow, look at that. It's incredible, really. It's amazing. Didn't need to do that. Okay. Undo. Eraser. Okay, so now it's tucked in to the eye. And then when we put our eye back on, it's going to look something like that. So we have our first eye semi-done. Might decide to add more on later. Okay. This is exhausting. So like I said before, I'm going to go to unsplash.com, which is my go-to for all my stock. And actually, you know what? I have my flowers. I just gotta find them. Instagram, etc. Flower. Nope. Looks like we're doing this the hard way. Or screw the hard way. Earlier this week. Aha, there's all my flower photos. Oh god, how is this do? So, copy. Go to commissions 2020. Go to stock. Oh, no, that's soft, not stock. Commissions 2020, stock. And new folder. Flowers. And for the sake of not being split between two screens, I'm going to end this here. On Instagram, we'll keep on streaming on YouTube, so if you would like to come join us there, it's just looking back and forth is starting to bother me a little bit. So yeah, thank you guys for coming. I will be on YouTube. Okay, it's your story. And now I can get in touch with my YouTube side, which is wonderful. Okay, so this is probably going to take another hour or so, but yeah, just letting y'all know. If you know, I don't know if live streams for you people, I don't know. Okay, so next, I'm going to come in with another flower, and on this top layer, I'm going to place my flowery link. Let's see. There's so many pretty flowers. I think that I will do. I think I will do these. Look very pretty. See if I can quick select them. I might too, might not. It's okay, we don't need you, Red. We don't need you, we can survive without you. My bird is slowly figuring out how to ring the bell on his little toy that he's had for over a month. He just refuses to play with it. So good for him. Just this one. Okay, I think that looks good. So I'm trying to do this as fast as possible so I can actually get to the point. I doubt that I will be posting this, but maybe I will. And maybe you see it and you'll be like, oh my god, she posted that. Wow, that's Not like a good wow, a bad wow. Okay. Edit. Retransform. And I like that, I think. Looks good. And put it like that. Right up there. And I want to take this and just kind of pull it. And loosen it. And does the skin. Now, because you're horrible people, we are going to cut out the skin again. And kind of bring it up as much as we can. And yeah. And then I'll just cut here and turn down my hardness like a lot. Come to my flowers, make a duplicate. Take out one of the duplicates and just so they're not super hard lines. So they can kind of fade in there. Now, don't worry, we're going to add more, but again, I want to show you guys what it looks like, kind of what we're looking at. So, we're getting there. This is definitely an edit that takes a while to finish. But you know what? We're making our way. These look pretty. I'll try these out. Oh yes, those are very pretty. Select subject and see if it'll select it for us. It's got a nice clean background. And I promise I'm trying to keep up. I'm just turned all the way up. I have so much fun with the eraser tool. It's ridiculous. What? Edit? Retransform. Okay. And then we're just gonna, these are gonna be smaller, I think. I think I've seen this type of, not flower, but thing before. That looks a little smaller. And we are just gonna check it. Awesome. That looks marvelous. Just kidding, it doesn't look marvelous, but it's something, so we'll take it. And now we will start working in here. File, place length. It's really the same drill. Just trying to figure out what to place. I think it's okay. Oh wow, that looks really weird. And we'll place it there. And then we're going to select. Actually, I think we can do this with a quick selection tool. So we should be able to. Yeah, that should be good. And select Z. Even further circus. I'll duplicate it because I might use it again in another part of the face. We'll see. So before I erase anything, I'm going to duplicate it. And again, you can do all of this in PicsArt, absolutely. but the biggest difference is you're not going to have access to layers. So usually when I'm doing a mobile edit and I want to do something like what I would do on Photoshop, I plan it out and I write it down and I say these are the steps I'm going to take in this order, because once you do it, it's there. All you can do is hit the undo button. So definitely this is all possible on some free Photoshop app, but it's a matter of working with layers. But if you've never worked with layers before, it shouldn't be a problem. I'm spoiled. I love layers more than I love tacos now, and that's saying something because I really love tacos. Okay. Enough with the chit chat. Going to pull these in. She could have been that crazy. I don't think so. You don't think so. What's that? Somewhere in Michigan soundtrack? It's all over TikTok. I have no idea. It's from something in Michigan. Don't do that. This portrait is just getting like more and more destroyed. She could have been that crazy. No, I don't think so. Well, you don't think so. She put her poodle in a microwave oven. She did. She did. More. Well, she put her poodle once in a microwave oven. To eat it. To eat it. Yeah. The objective is to be a vase. I don't even know. I feel like I see something on Pinterest and I'm like, I should do that. And then it ends up looking like a crackhead version of what it was supposed to be. It's bad, y'all. Okay, this is one of my favorite little flower things, so we're going to try and use it, but we'll see. Select subject. The first time I looked at the camera, my entire live stream. Okay. Did I get it? I think I got it all. Select inverse. Rasterize the crap out of it. Which I guess just means rasterize it. I don't know. I like when professional Photoshoppers do these kind of live streams, they're like, and now I shall take my pen tool and go yeet. And I'm not there. Professionally speaking or maturity speaking, I'm just not there. I'm just not. Okay. Now, edit retransform. And stuff it in there. Make it bigger. Duplicate it. And make it puppet walk. Perspective walk. Puppet walk. One right here. One right here. One right here. Okay. No! It broke off. Oh my god, I hate that. Okay. And 8 minutes like it. I feel like I could make a TikTok doing this. And get this and transform it, flip it horizontally to make it look. So this one. I got this. And then transform. And just so it doesn't look exactly the same, we will put a hue mask over it. We'll change colors. That's a natural looking color. There we go. Create a cooking mask. And there you go. You got yourself a new little thing. And we're just gonna put it under. And that's it. It's really. Okay. Possible this as well. And then yeah, there you go. So now yeah, I don't think that needs any more changing. So I will do this really quickly, just kind of. I think it does need this one. And then just. Yeah, that's about it. So make sure the shadow is in alignment with the depth. So we want to make it look like these flowers are coming out of our eye sockets or whatever. So yeah. I have a bobby pin in my hair I don't know about. I might. And erase that. All looks well. All looks swell. Ha ha ha. Take my brush tool and just take this and put that up a little bit. And come over here and do the same thing. So this is just going to kind of add a little bit of shadow. To run around. There we go. And then we do a new one here. Don't think so. It might be a little bit of right. Awesome. Okay, so sprouted, all that good stuff. Now it is time to put our skin back in place, but you forgot about that. Ha. And then where it doesn't look necessary, we are going to delete it. Ghibli. Yes, Ghibli? Trying to live stream, my dude. That's okay. Still the best bird in the world. I love you. So I'm going to come in here and select it, and a lot of times if you turn the eye off and on, it will help you locate because these images on the side are just so small. And there. Ew. So that. Select, and you can see that my skin is obviously like blending in here. We're going to fix that, and we're going to fix that in a minute. Okay, next is this one, and it doesn't. It looks like this flower looks unnecessary. Okay, I'll fix it. I'm going to turn my hardness up a little bit more for this. Next, this looks fine to me. And this looks fine. So it's more just a kind of a perspective thing. But yeah. So next up. Next up, I am very tired. Okay. So we want this to be above the flowers. What I'm going to do, this is very important in my opinion, and something that I never see in any of the YouTube tutorials, is they never tell you how to shadow your skin tone, and it's really, really easy. So I'm going to come in here, click on a piece of my skin, and somewhere where it's shaded, so right about here, it looks pretty shaded. If you're so well lit that you can't find this place, then click on a red place in your skin and drag it down about that much. Okay. You won't come up with the same color, but it will look just as natural, if that makes sense. Most people have red or blue undertones, so don't shy away from those. Don't go straight to orange unless that is your skin tone. And from there, yeah. think. This is going to have to go here. Awesome. So I'm going to follow the line and kind of freehand it. And I want to determine where the sun is coming in, so here, super hard. And I think the light looks like it's coming in this way. I think I took this with a ring light. No, I took this with a natural light. So it's kind of coming in this way, but it's also branching up a little bit here. So you can see the lighter places on my skin right here, and then the darkest places are over here. So this is going to be where our shadow is, and then all of this kind of right here, and this. I'm drawing a lot on this, like it's a whiteboard. Oh my god, it looks like a face, like with the eyes. And okay, but yeah, so actually no, I'm keeping that face. He's too cute to believe. So light comes in this way and sort of all around. So we can use the light that's coming in here to this piece. Light that's coming in here. For this piece, that's where the shadow is going to be. Shadow. Light's coming in here. Don't have anything here, so we can move it kind of up. So if we look at this angle versus this angle, put 2 and 2 together, like this. This is going to be about right here. And, okay. So right here, we can kind of see that this is shadowy. So we know that the light right here is coming in. So it would kind of look like that. Kind of light. If that makes any sense. Try to widen out that part of the arrow. Which means that the shadow right here is actually going to be right here. Because the most lit part of the face is right here. So see if I can draw this better for myself, but also for anyone who doesn't know much about like light when it comes to photoshopping. So if I were to put a dot on some of the lightest spots, okay, put one right there. Put a medium or something like that. A couple of smaller light dots in here for my hand and fingers. And a couple right here. And then the darker dots in here. And you see a trend that they are on the outside. To turn our transparency off, it doesn't look like the lighting has changed much when you turn it down real low. Okay, so that means we did our lighting right. What that also means is that the light is coming towards the center rather than just one direction or another. So it's more coming in I know I'm doing a terrible job of explaining this. College has absolutely fried my brain. But if you can imagine it coming up and over these lines, kind of land here, here, and here. Just put all these doodles together. Education. So I know I did a horrible job of explaining that. Yeah, no, there's no excuse. I just did a really bad job of explaining that. My apologies. So, put this here. Get that right there. Oh my god. It was 11 o'clock at night. These people do not need to be running up their engines. Where are you going? You're not going anywhere. Okay. And we'll fix this in a minute. So, light from right here. Probably going to be along these lines. And light from right here. Right about there. Now it looks even weirder. I promise we are getting there. See, at least that's looking nice. Okay. Let's take this off. I want to continue and see if it'll let me select this object. If not, we might have a little bit more work. Awesome. Okay. So I'll select an inverse and I'll come in here and I'll turn this on and I can erase. It's awesome. It's a wonderful thing. Erasing. And yeah, I think we got everything. Select. Okay. Now we are still nowhere near done, but we are getting closer. So this needs to be right in here. Nice down a bit. And then this is not right there. And this needs to be the okay, awesome. Going to come in here and do a little bit more, but not by much. Okay, we are back. Okay, so I'm going to finish this stream probably tomorrow. I'm having some technical difficulties. But yeah, come back tomorrow and that will be fun. Thank you for coming.